Hey, what's up guys, it's Spectrum back here with a brand new video review. This time I'm going to be taking a very special look at the SH Figuarts Marvel Avengers Endgame Iron Man MK action figure. So, before we get into this review, I just wanted to mention a couple of things here. I will be uploading once a week, so weekly from now on until I have my surgery. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Also, I can't use any of my rendering apps anymore, so I can't convert any videos for whatever reason. I guess I literally have no idea why. I just wanted to mention that real quick, get that out of the way. So that's why there's no intro to this video and possibly any of my future videos until I probably get a new phone. But it's weird because I have the Pixel 2. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. But yeah, that's about it. So let's get into the packaging. Got Avengers Endgame down here with Iron Man MK right there. Tamashii Nation's Bandai. Got the Avengers A right there going across the side. You got Iron Man MK with another Avengers A right there. On this side you got the official Tamashii Nation sticker. Iron Man MK SH Figuarts. On the top you got Iron Man MK. On the back you got a couple of cool product shots. Got some Asian text down here. Continuing down here with probably some warnings and labels and stuff. Got a nice photo of the figure on the bottom. So that's about it for the packaging. So without further ado, let's get it out here and see how awesome it really is. Here we have the SHF Iron Man MK open up and out of its packaging, looking very cool. And I just wanted to apologize for any noises that my dogs may make in the background. I do apologize for that. So please don't mind that. I will try to cut out as much of it as I can. But if I can't, please understand. Anyway, let's get a closer look at the figure here. Get him off the stand. Just, wow, dude. Look at this masterpiece, man. Masterpiece of action figure engineering right here, dude. Let me just go ahead and tilt this downward a little bit. There we go. Get that focus. Let's get these effects pieces off his feet here. Look at that, man. It's so beautiful. Let's go ahead and get him unposed so we can get an actual closer look here. The paint on this figure is so beautiful, dude. It looks so good. I don't think there's any real paint splotching either. I think there's a little bit right here maybe, but I mean, who cares about the back of the arm? The rest of it looks so good that I don't really care. Got the feet here, which are die cast. So, yeah, let's get a closer look at his accessories. Alrighty, here are all the accessories. Yeah, that's how they all look all splayed out. Alright, let's get right into it here. Okay. Let's get Iron Man in here. Set him up right back there. Alright. Now, let's get a closer look at my favorite set of hands. Take a closer look at that here. All that detailing and stuff. The nice paint work just going into it and everything. Man, look at that. That is hella sick, dude. They did a damn good job on this shit, man. Hell yeah. Let's get a closer look at its parallel here. Is that a scratch? Okay, good. Awesome. There are no scratches on my figure at all still, and I've had him for 3 days. I know that's not very long, but yeah, usually something happens to them by now. Here's one of the blasting effects that go to the feet. Nicely detailed and sculpted, and for the nice bit of paint that's up there, it does the job. Gets the job done. I like how it's like more filled in over here than is clear at the end. That's a pretty nice touch as well. Then we'll get one of the blasting effects in here. Looking very nice and blasty. Excuse my fingernails. I don't really cut them very often. But I do. I do cut them. Then one of the smaller blasting effects here. It's more like a premature ejaculation type of deal. Alright. Now there's not really much to this guy in terms of accessories. So, I mean, all you do is you just apply the hands to the ball joints. And I suppose I'll do that right now. Use one of the hands that use the blasting effects to go on the pegged hands. I like how this guy comes with both. The Mark 50 does not. Sometimes you want to use hot water to apply the hand to the ball joint because the hole is smaller than the ball joint. But most of the time you can just sort of plop it on there like that. You want to sort of grab it to a point where you're not going to really risk breaking anything before you apply it. And then you can get it on there like so. Then of course you take one of the blasting effects, just plop it right on there, and that's nice, a nice tight fit, and that looks pretty cool. Works out very nice in my opinion. You can grab one of the bigger ones here. Just apply that bad boy like so. And you get full range of articulation with that wrist as well. As for the feet, you just grab the pegged ones and then peg them into the holes right there on the bottom of his feet like so. Just like that. Sometimes they will fall out, but they're not so loose that they will unless you don't peg them in all the way. So if you peg them in, they should be fine as long as you don't really have them brushing against anything while you're trying to pose them or put them on a stand and whatnot. And that's how that looks. So you got that going on. And yeah, I don't really like to leave them with the pegged hands on. My favorite set of hands is the non-repulsing hands that are about to repulse the heck out of somebody. Sometimes these are a bit of a B word to get on there. So what I like to do is I like to unpeg this piece from there like so. And I like to take the hands if that works, then I don't use hot water, but if not, then I will use hot water. And while we're here, let's go ahead and get one of the Mark 50's arm cannons in here, and we'll show that off real quick. As you guys know, I have the nano weapon set too, so that's this one. So you want to look inside of here, and this is the correct shape for this arm, seeing as it's an L, upside down L. I don't really peg it in all the way, but you can, you know, lightly peg it in on there like that, and that's looking hella cool, dude. That looks damn nice in my opinion. I like that a lot. And yeah, I thought that I'd get that out of the way. Let's get his arm back on and go over size comparisons. Size comparison times. Here he is with the Civil War Captain America. Here he is with the Endgame Thanos, who towers over him as he should. Here he is with War Machine, who is also taller than him. Here he is with Thor, who is also a lot freaking taller than him. That's kind of funny. And here he is next to his surrogate son, Iron Spider. They look perfect together. Wow, I love that. Articulation times, head to toe. Here we go. His head can look up very far. That's almost all the way up. He can look down very far as well. He has side-to-side tiltage, so you got a full range of ball joint motion in there. He cannot do full 360 as the sculpting of the neck is too movie accurate. Movie accuracy overload. You have a ball joint and a hinge in the shoulder, which allows for some shifting. You have a butterfly joint in there, which allows for a lot of range of movement. Got a full 360 on those shoulders. Does have a bicep swivel. Got double jointed elbows, which bend in that far. Then you have ball jointed wrist pegs as well, which work out very nicely. Got a lot of articulation in the abdomen here. You can do a full range of motion, and it does extend to bend forward even farther. So you can crunch forward about that far, crunch back about that far, which isn't very far, but he does have some rotation. Please be careful when you rotate, as you want to make sure you have clearance on your figure. But he can rotate side to side as long as you tilt him kind of forward. And then with his waist, he can also rotate as long as you tilt him kind of forward. So yeah, that's how that works out. In the hips, you have two ball joints here and up here. So that allows for him, and well, you also got the drop down method, which allows for him to do normalized human kicks. That looks extremely flush in my personal opinion. I like that a lot. It works beautifully. You can kick forward about that far. You can kick back about that far. You can almost do the full splits. That's pretty good in my opinion. Got double jointed knees, not jubble. His feet move down, up. They rotate side to side. He has ankle pivots and toe articulation as well. Final thoughts, comments, and concerns about this figure. I love this toy. Literally doing this review on this figure brought up my mood. I had received some slightly disappointing news before I did this review, and I feel much better now because of this toy. I know it's weird. 6 inches of plastic and metal can make me, feel happier, but dude, this is my favorite Iron Man figure that I've ever owned, like, period. This thing is phenomenal, okay? The only thing that would make it better is all the nano accessories. That would be pretty awesome.